Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday, August 31st, month-end trading day. Hope you are doing well. What is going on? JE2, 40 Bleed Trader, Carolyn Pasha Nassim, Invest, Shah R. Nor, Annie Long, A. Michael, Amp, Sophia, Sardar, Cowrie, Ras, Joanne, John B. Jill, Robert, OS Kel, Stack, Amen, Lloyd, Angia, good morning. Alex Taco, good morning, guys. Let us do what we do as a community and let us pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for today. Thank you for fresh air and breath in our lungs today. Thank you for your grace and your kindness and mercy that is new every morning for us. Help us, guide us and lead us today as we go about our day. And may we trust you, embrace you. And we pray for the people who are still hurting around the world today, including those people who lost families and loved ones in Nepal and all around the world with other tragedies. May you send your holy angels to guard their hearts and the people of God to declare to them the good news of you, Jesus, so that they can find hope and hope eternal. We ask for your guidance and leading today. In the mighty name of Jesus we pray. Amen. Amen. All right, guys. So we got like a gap down, okay? Overnight. And right now they're trying to pop a little bit. Let's give them a little bit of time here. I'm gonna take the yellow line there, which is the high. I mean, literally on Friday, guys, I was trying to short it and I got squeezed, and I was like, you know what? I think they're gonna come down. They went more than coming down, and they erased the whole thing. But that's what it is, right? Try to short it after the hawkish Kevin Walsh notes, and then went down, but it didn't go down after like immediately. Took a while. So today, I'm going to pay attention to this. If they come up to this 680, 660 zone here, I'm going to be really careful. All right. Maybe even not that far. We'll see. Okay. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please go ahead and hit the like button. It only takes one like, guys. One like. Every day I ask for only two things. One of them is just hit the like. All right. The other one, use my code. Hit the like and use my code. That's it. Both of them are free to do. What's up, SPF? Are you feeling better? Let me ask him. When I see SPF, I'll ask him. Okay, Tillian. Any SPFs in here? You guys feeling okay, SPFs? I'll let him know. Okay. Perez Friday was rough. I mean, the weekend was great to Kevin. The weekend was great to reset, right? So, all right, I'm gonna start trading just some evals here. Get some first entry started. Get my footings. If you had a rough Friday, I mean, same here. I mean, I tilted on Friday after the stream. I went stupid. I can tell you guys more later. I literally wiped out my entire gains, futures profits by resetting pro accounts like stupid, like I did in February, but in a less scale. So I basically turned the month into almost like red because I reset like 15K of like pros. So it was a little rough, and it takes only one day, guys. It takes one day to like, at the end of the month to make the entire month red. But you know what? I'm feeling better today. And, sometimes it's like this. As traders, you don't get it all the time. You take it one day at a time. Right? So, it's okay. You blew all your pros on Friday. Sorry to hear that. I did the same thing. And here's the kicker. Here's a kicker. I blew all 15K of pros, not receiving one single payout. That's what happens when you tilt. When you tilt, you think you're gonna get it all back, and all you do is you take the hole much deeper, and you get nothing back in return. I knew it. I knew it when I was doing it. You heard me, because like I missed out on the 300-400 grand day on my options play, which I waited 3 weeks for. I was so upset at that play, it spilled over to my futures props, and then I blew the 2 last pros I had on take profit, and then from there after I ended the stream, I just went on tilt mode, and I just walked out. I'm like, you know what? That's stupid. 15K in pro resets with nothing to show for it. So if you had like a rough Friday, I mean, I feel you. You know, but you know what? Today's a new day. Today's a new day, and you know, you can choose to do differently. You can choose to do differently. I feel much better, even though, you know, I'm now just gonna trade some evals. Right, the whole day is probably just gonna be some evals passing or whatever, and that's okay. That's okay, because you know we all start, you know, somewhere, and then we you know, we go back and rebuild and all that. It's fine. I mean, you gotta give yourself a chance to succeed, right? So it's gonna be like an eval day. Try and pass some accounts, get some funded back. It's okay, you know, regroup. You know, not every single day is gonna be hard push. Guys, if you're here right now, you guys are the OGs, okay? 5 minutes in, we got 1,200 in people here. Please go ahead and hit the like button. All right, please go ahead and hit the like button. So far, 120 points sell. Not any meaningful pop yet. All right, Toaster won. The other one got 44. Very nice. I'm just gonna have like an aggressive eval passing day today, guys. All right. I'm gonna trade through the evals, and then I'm gonna go maybe hit the fund it, just to regroup, right? JE2, great job, man. Passing the Pro Plus. Well done. You start at zero balance, but you have $4,500 in drawdown, okay? $4,500 in drawdown. QGen, I play on a sim account. Yes, all futures props accounts are sim accounts. But when you get profits on the sim funded accounts, then you get paid. That's how the futures prop firm work, okay? Let's see if they chop around today or if they get fall through to the downside. Today, I think it's hard for them to reclaim the 660, 680. I think it's hard for them to do that. But if they do, this is a good short area for me to just hold longer. I doubt they go that high today. Even taking out this high, I'm not sure we have to do that. If we do, then I'll look for a sweep and then maybe go lower. Right now, rejecting the afternoon lows and on Friday, and they couldn't get up so far. Okay. Gotta do some aggressive evals. Evals, I literally just buy the sell rips. I don't even think about it. Okay. Guys, if you like this stream, please go ahead and let's get some real organic likes going. Let's get some real organic likes going. going on, Nash? God bless you too. God bless you too. A lot of the techs are down today. Meta, Apple, Google, Nvidia, all these are down. Tesla is up though. Microsoft's trying to stay green. Semis daily looking pretty bad here. Watch out for an inversion here if they pop. 5-minute bear flagging though. Man, they're doing an inversion here. Got $500 left in drawdown. They're playing games here. Got no more drawdown. One more pull is toast is eval here. Right, it's toast. So choppy. Asian low 61A fib. I mean, they're looking like they want to invert it, but this year I tried inversion and it dumped it all the way back down. I'll try it again. Such tricky guys. Say 2 times like that. Yeah, 1 hour candle is a full doji, so it's pretty bad. I try to short into it every time they pop it all the way back up to look like an inversion. Like 2 times trying to short this thing here, and now they're doing this little inversion look here. Green oils, bear. I mean, look, I wanted to short it down with you guys, bear flagging and all that. Spike up and down, Q's up and down, but they're doing this inversion look here. So I tried shorting with you guys, and it just pumped it all the way straight back up. See that? Just doing some dirty stuff. See that? Lots of chop going on here, guys. So much chop. So much massive chop here. Chopping both sides. You see this account chopped up? I'm glad I'm starting with evals today. It's just massive chop ray. Print to like inversion, then reject. Doodle, good morning. Semiconductors pretty weak. SpaceX been going sideways for a while. PE daily chart looks interesting. are expensive.
Order filled.
So far, ATR is 28.7. Nothing too crazy here yet, guys.
Order
You short them or long. That's right. That's right.
Order filled. Order filled.
The problem is they whip so hard. If you're trading a trailing drawdown account like me, like when I had bigger size, a pop like this popped out $2,000 in trailing drawdown, right? It's just like you really have to take your profits really fast within these like chop range of 15, 20 points. Because if you're doing 6 contracts, one pop like this, you popped out like $2,000 worth of drawdown. So that's the hard part of this you know, of this chop here. You see that? Like literally we're at 9:45, 15 minutes in, and the market has not decided whether they're gonna invert or break lower on this. Just this pre-market low, they couldn't even break it, right? So it's like, expect some chop today. Okay, expect some chop today.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
Like I was trying to wait for the follow through the big drop, and now I can't because of the trailing drawdown. One pop here, it's gonna pop all the trailing drawdown up. So they don't allow you to hold if you're trading trailing. If you're trading end of day, much easier, right? You can just kind of hold and wait for the direction you want. But the trailing that I'm doing right now, it's, you know, it's just hard, much harder. You see that? They're trying to defend this area, invert it, break it down. Tesla very strong, straight up 357. Nvidia popping back up, 218. Amazon coming back down after spiking hard on Friday. Apple coming down as well. Meta.
Order filled.
Finally a low drop. I'm just gonna cover here, guys. My trailing drawdown is just, I just can't deal with the trailing drawdown with this chop here. So I'm gonna lock in 2,500 and rotate to the next eval. You see this chop here is not good for the trailing. When you see the market is doing stuff like that, you start to, like, especially you gotta know the account you're trading. Look at that, look at that. Sell,
Order filled.
sell.
Order filled.
Boom, 1,800 two cons. Just like that. Imagine if I didn't cover it, man. Alphabet, one of our long-term AI infrastructure partners, participated in a record $3.9 billion overseas convertible bond offering. So okay, Google is still selling. So why are we popping like that? I thought we got news on it. Do we have news? I don't see anything on Financial Juice. Okay. Asia low swept in ES. Yeah, just barely, but you're right. Rate everybody out. Anybody got the pop there? Anybody got a pop? Triple John, Amp, Callum, great job, guys. Just a little is better than, like, you know, than getting squeezed. I mean, I'm glad. That's what I told you here. I short had to cover down here because of the chop, right? If I didn't cover that eval instead of 2,500, it would have been blown up, and I wouldn't have been able to get another 1,800. But because I covered and along that, because of the chop, I was able to get both accounts green. So If the market is chopping around, you know, you're going to change your strategy a little bit. Tesla really strong, 359 right now. Either Tesla punches through, and Tesla is pretty interesting. It's going straight up right now so far. So far held. Just look at this choppy thing, man. Look at this choppy thing. Very, very choppy, guys. Size down, don't get chopped up. Tesla ripping 360 right now. Is it going to break out? Look at that, guys. I'm just going to go out here, guys. This has been chopping like 4 candles here, up and down. Look at this chop here, man. Don't get chopped up, guys. Massive, massive chop. Up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, I'm out for now. Locked in 1400 this one. I'm going to rotate to another one. Too choppy, guys. Too choppy for a trailing account to let him do this. Man, from opening 520 straight down to 390, we're just chopping this range here, guys. If we sweep this high here, okay, if we sweep this high here into this previous couple days consolidation zone and this afternoon high, this 580 mark here, I'll be kind of careful, okay? Let's say you got another long and you hold it all the way up here, I'll be a little bit more careful. It was in an early long. Waiting for breakout breakdown. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Just taking it easy today. On Monday, building those evals back, right? Give yourself a chance to succeed. Right now, it's really hard to tell. There's really no direction. It's kind of like a coin flip. You have to pick one direction and stick with it. Okay, it's pretty much like a coin flip right now. Because whenever it looks like it breaks down, it goes back up. Whenever it looks like it goes up, it goes back down. So you gotta choose the direction. At any moment, it can have an expansion candle straight up or straight down. You have to be okay with that. All right? If they start rejecting here and they don't break higher than this 520 opening chart, then I'm going to use that as a guide to start fading, all right? But I need to see them have more decisive downside first. If closed engulfing 1 hour, statistical 85 chance to be going up. Well, it printed very bearish this morning on the hourly chart, and then it kind of got saved. So the hourly chart somewhat got saved, but we're too early to tell right now. Too early to tell right now. Hope you guys don't get chopped up right now. Okay, hope you don't get chopped up. 450 is key. Yeah, we're just basically consolidating, guys. You got to choose one side and go with it. Go one side and go with it. All right. It could be a bull trap. It could be, you know, like another squeeze, or who knows. It's very hard to tell right now. They've been chopping pretty hard. Right now, 5 minutes like bear flagging. But then last time they bear flag it, they squeeze it up here. So, you know, just give yourself some room. Feels like it's Friday. Choose the direction. Stick with it. Right now, it looks like it wants to go down, but is it really? I don't know. Let's see. Tesla holding a 5-minute flag here. MU going up here on a daily chart. Apple down though. Tim Cook stepping down. So they're changing up the new lead at Apple. So a little bit of uncertainty there. Meta red today so far. Amazon red. Google red with the offering memorandum. So overall tech sector not too strong. Robinhood coming down as well. Communications coming down. Financials somewhat weak. Healthcare somewhat weak. So overall market sector is pretty red today. Overall market sector is pretty red today.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Perfect day to just get some evals going with this kind of chop.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Toast some, gain some, right? So not much going on, guys. Really not much going on. We're chopping in this like 100-point range here.
Order filled.
Thinking to wrap it early if we won't choose. I mean, if you got a $200 payout, that's still a payout, right? I mean, that's a good idea to wrap it up. Wrap the payout, but you know, we still got some time. I mean, the market hasn't, if it's going to break below, I think we got a good chance to break lower, right? So, all depends. Google coming down, the offering memorandum. We already know that. We knew that like months ago, or weeks ago, but finally starting to look like a little bit of exhaustion on the weak side. But do we trust that? Last time it looked like that.
Order filled. Order
is squeezed up again. So
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
ATR 26, Nvidia morning dip bot 216. One more pump, I may sell into it. If it's weak, it rejects the 219 and goes lower, it can fill the gap at 212. So give us our room.
Order filled.
You see that? You see that? It prints in one direction and then it goes the other side, right?
Order submitted. Order filled.
5 minute looking a little weak here. Hourly chart looking weak again. All right, did they finally break down?
Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Very, very slow movement. Very, very slow. Tons of chop for you to go through if you like.
Order filled.
I mean, if you love chop, this is it.
Order.
Sometimes I don't know why some people like some things. They're like, I love pork chop. I'm like, I don't like pork chops. But it's not for me, but some people like it, you know? Oh, I love pork chops. I don't like it. Not for me. If you like it, you know, you go hard on it, right? You go and trade this up, down stuff, but not my thing. But 4 hour chart looking pretty bad too. I look at the 4 hour, rejecting this previous channel here. Actually, possibly we could save this part here, but we'll see. You love Chavez on your side? Well, I mean, who doesn't, right? Where's Carlos with their boom? Today, there's no boom on either side. It just doesn't do anything.
Order filled.
Right? Today's no boom on either side. It just don't get chopped up. Boom. Maybe like this one, 1500. It's so weak. It's like boom. You know, boom. It's a weak boom because it's not doing anything. It's like boom. Okay. Look at that. I mean, just buying some dips, selling some rips, not trying to get chopped up. Right? That's it. You ain't got nothing else today. It's like, boom. So weak, you know. Feels wrong doing it. Tesla is holding this 5 minute flag here. Is it going to break out of this daily chart? Massive, strong day so far today. Are they going to fill the gap at 369? You long Nvidia, catching a bit. I longed it more right in the morning on that dip in the 216s, 217s. I did September 4th contract. So far, I'm up 31%. I probably should peel some off because they could, if they want to go down, they'll probably reject around this area. So, but if they want to do a massive hammer, then this is gonna print. I considered doing like 0 DTEs, but I was like, nah, let's give it at least a few more days. If I did the 0 DTEs, right now I'm probably almost at 100%. So. But that's the thing, right? If it works, it's great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So. Great job, Falcon. Tesla sideways right now. It is, but it has this like 5 minutes sideways bull flag or bull trap look here. Right. Guys, if we sweep this pre-market low here, then obviously we got the Asia lows here, right? Asia lows around here. This zone here. Let's see if they have some reaction here the first time go around, okay?
Order canceled. Order submitted.
Meta coming down here. 569. Like another big wash of Tesla into the 550s would be nice, man. That'll set up another play. Google 338. Does it get bought up like every time last time? Or, I mean, Google, if we can panic a little bit more, maybe into the 320s, 328s, that'll be a nice bounce play. Apple pulling back. Amazon pulling back. Nvidia's the only one that's strong today, which is nice. Almost 220. 219.16 here. 219.60. Tesla breaking out. They saved it again. Very, very slow, guys. Very, very slow. You got to make a decision what you want to do here. So far, ATR is 26. Nothing crazy. Right, stay in that green. Choose a side. Buy, dip, sell, rip, short pops, cover drops. 15, 20 points probably work better. All right, since Nvidia, I'm very good on this position. I'm going to build a little bit of hedge in case it cracks, but I'm gonna hold my entire position. We're at 219. I'm gonna do a little bit of hedging here, just in case they decide to turn, so I can keep my full size. That Tesla fake breakout was nasty. Yeah, I jammed it up here and it's so far rejected. We'll see what happens. You know, it's still holding high up there. I mean, we got to break below 358 on Tesla for it to come down. Max Bragg, Mayor having that green week. Yeah. Guys, make sure you don't get chopped up. Right now we're Chop City, okay? Don't get chopped up. Choose the direction and stick with it. Buy, dip, sell, risk, 15, 20 points, okay? Don't get chopped up right now, okay? Man, I should lock in Nvidia some here. I'm up 41%. September 4th expiries. I bought some puts just in case they reject, but I got 10K here, man. I mean, I got a lock at least, so. All right, let me lock a third here. So lock in a few grand, nothing crazy. On this pump, I gotta lock in the. Just do 15 cons. Okay. All right, locked in. Nice. Locked a third. About, I got 50 cons, locked in 15. So I don't know whether it's a third or not, but. Yeah, about a third. A little less than a third. Added some puts in case it decides to reverse later in this week. And I'll hold the rest of the 2/3. Very nice, very nice. But obviously, if you do puts, your puts gotta be sized less if you want to stay in that long. Okay, if you want to stay in that long, you need to size so that if even all your puts expire to 0, your calls should cover for it. Okay, so make sure you know that. You guys say you want to hear some of the stuff I trade on options. I'm just letting you know. Okay, don't go like, let's say you have 20K in calls, you don't buy 20Ks in puts unless you're convinced that that position may not work, or you're gonna hedge aggressively, right? If let's say you got it, like I dipped it this morning on Nvidia around 216, 217 area. So then now it's at 220. Now my calls are up 44%. Friday expiry, right? So I want to give it until Friday to possibly pump all the way into 225s, even maybe into the 220s, 230s, right? But then I know if they don't keep popping, if they reverse, I gotta hedge my downside, which is my entry area around 217. So now I got two strikes and puts, 217.5 and 215s. But then the value is about like 1/3 of my calls. If it goes straight down hard because I'm out of the money, then it will cover for the calls. But if it keeps on pumping, I don't lose as much money because they're out of the money. Right, so that's kind of how you, at least if I play 0 DTEs, I've got to do that. If I don't do 0 DTEs, well, this is not really 0 DTEs, this is like Friday DTE. So it's like 4 days, right? But still, it moves really big. So you want to be able to protect it. Net green is all I care about, right? All I care about. Right now, my puts on hedge are down like, what, $750. But I locked in 3,100 this morning, and I got $7,000 trailing. So I'm up 10K in this trade, and I'm down $700 on the hedges, right? So this way, I'm like, oh, okay, I can hold because I got 3K locked in profits, 7K in realized, but I didn't get the puts there. If they decide to go the other side, my puts will kick in to hedge my calls. Okay. Man, Tesla pumping now, 362. Wow. Gotta do some adjusting, man. Can Tesla go to like 369, 370 today? That thing's going crazy, man. All right, let me go some. That thing is tricky, man. That thing is trickster. AREP 3 FC, I'm going to say with this comment, it's pointless to bring up options we don't know strikes or puts. That is if you want to copy my trade, but if I tell you the idea of how I trade it, then there's a point, right? I mean, if you guys don't want me to talk about it, that's fine. I'm telling you my strategy. Of course, I don't tell you the strikes because I don't want you to copy. So guys, I mean, let me ask you, I mean, AREP 3, like, no offense taken, but I'm just saying, like, I'm telling you how I trade my strategy, right? I'm not telling you to copy it. For example, like, how many of you guys want me to talk about the way I trade it? I'm not going to tell you the strikes and expiry. I give you some indication, right? For example, I tell you when I hedge and, you know, how I hedge it, what I do, right? So obviously I don't tell you the strikes because I don't want you to copy it. But I'm like, okay, if you hedge it, I mean, I told you earlier, if you replay the stream, I told you this morning, right? Into the 216, 217 areas, I got some calls, right? And then when it got to the 220, I hedged some puts out of the money. I told you to strike 215, 217 fives, right? And I told you even it was Fridays. So I shouldn't even tell you that because I don't want you guys to copy it. Because there's some trades that are going to go south. But I'm just telling you the mentality of like how I trade 0DTs. Normally, I like to just, for example, if it's something that I think is going to big move coming, I may do some shorter dated and longer term dated, right? Let's say we get a massive panic one day on NVIDIA and I think it's super like something's just, I think it's going to rebound soon. Then I'll do a longer data strike, maybe like 3-4 weeks out, and then some short data strikes to capitalize on the short term higher percentage gain, right? So. Well, I mean, ARAP3 has been a good, community member, right? It's encouraging us with the word of God. So I get it. I mean, I don't mean to like, I'm not trying to be like, whatever. It's just like, if you like the strategy I do, then great. If not, it's okay too, right? So, but I'm not going to tell you. Sometimes I may mention some strikes, but I don't say it because I don't want you guys to copy it, right? But if you re-listen to today, I did give you the strikes and the expiry. Yeah, no, for sure, ARAP3, you are a supporting member. That's why. Like, I'm just explaining the reason why I don't like go into super detail every trade, what strikes and whatever, but for that reason, because I know inevitably someone's gonna copy it. Guys, we're like chopping around real hard here, and looks like a downtrend break possibly to the upside. But with chop, you know what that means, right? They're just gonna chop. All right, so set some limits and try to get filled. Microsoft daily chart swept the highs on Friday and so far consolidating, pulling a little bit. Yeah, if you don't know then which strike to buy, you probably shouldn't trade options. That's right. I mean, and it's also different strategies, right? If you're talking to someone who wants to own stocks like investing, right? Then they're gonna go super deep in the money, hope for like 1 or 2 years leaps, right? Versus if you're trying to capitalize on the short-term gains, it's a completely different strategy, right? Completely different. Look at that, guys. Look at that, right? Massive chop rate. Last day of August, things will pick up soon. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Boom. One contract, 675. Nice, nice. All right, bro. Let me do this. So ARAP3, this is what I did this morning, okay? I'm not going to do this every time, but to illustrate the point I was talking about, okay? Okay. So I'll explain this morning. If you look over here, I bought, they're all September 4th, this Friday strikes, okay? September 4th, 215 calls. I bought it this morning at 464. You can go look at the options chain, right? And verify the, the premiums, okay? I got it at 464. At one point, it was up at around 41, 42%. I locked a third. I locked in 15 contracts, trailing 35 contracts. While it was at 220, I bought the puts of 215s and 217.5s all for September 4th. So I'd like to buy same expiry because for the calls. So now my puts are slightly down, but if somehow NVIDIA decides to completely reject then this this 7 or 8K, 7.5K of puts will hedge a good size of this 215 in the money calls now, right? Because right now it's trading at 219, and right now these puts are 217, 215. If it gets to 215, this will go. These puts will go like 100, 150%, and that will cover the remaining of the 16 grand here, and then I still lock in some money. So right now it's kind of like I want to hold the entire position for the rest of the week to potentially pump into the 225s, maybe even 230s. I don't know if I can do that, but if it doesn't happen, I'm going to have a smaller hedge on my puts to cover for the calls. So I don't know if that helps or not, but I'm probably not going to go into detail like this every time, but I'm just illustrating, like, if you want to trade short-term options, right, it can flip at any moment. Right now, NVIDIA is pulling back to 219.57. It was at 220 something this morning. Okay, so right now I already locked in three grand, 3,100, 3,163, and then I got trailing 6,200 in profit. I don't want to take it yet because I want to trail for the rest of the week on a pump to this Friday. But then, and then if that happens, these puts will expire worthless, right? If I do that, these puts will expire worthless, and the total amount of premium I paid is about like 7 point some K, right? But then when it pumps, this 7K will be canceled because I'm gonna have like probably 15, 20K on the trailing, depending on how hard it pumps. So I'm all about net green, right? I'm all about net green in trading. Same thing. My idea with options is the same thing. Same thing, right? As long as I can stay net green, I don't care if I lose some on the hedge. So now next time if you hear me say about I'm going to buy a hedge or whatever, you know what I'm doing, right? This is like the strategy, right? Try staying net green, and all right, so far, guys, we swept the pre-market lows here. If you do options cross, I'll buy. I probably won't. I probably won't. Tesla is like 5-minute flagging for the longest time. Man, this thing is crazy, man. Ooh, there's the pop. There's the pop on Tesla. Man, I gotta start hedging this thing. I shorted some credit spreads and it keeps on going up. I gotta hedge with some calls now. Crazy. That's how squeezes happen, man. People are forced to. Okay. $364 now. Wow, these Tesla calls are going crazy. Ugh, got out unscathed like that. That was dangerous, man. 362.5s, those are in the money. Guys, we're like chopping around here, not doing anything. I'm just doing some plays on Tesla here.
Order filled.
Buy some dips, sell some rips. A little too steady, right? A little too steady. Too steady. Lower high, lower high, lower high. 3 lower highs. Make sure you don't get chopped up on a day like this, guys. You're just going steadily grinding. Choose one direction and go with it. Choose one direction and go with it. Right now, we're in a range of 520 to 330. Full artist type action, you're gonna call that day before you blow an account? Yeah, I mean, like, if the market is not moving and you're really trying to push it, it's really not the best idea. So, I mean, I think you're right. Tesla approaching that 366 double top there. If they sweep that, they may go for the gap fill at 368. Are you guys staying safe here, or who's getting chopped up here, man? Who's getting chopped up? Or are you guys staying safe here? Anybody getting chopped up so far? If you are, choose the direction, whether short or long, you know, lock it in and call it good. Posture, you're getting chopped? Sorry to hear that, man. You blew 2 evals. Flat. Big green day. Well done, Big Rich. Well done, man. Hawaii's done puts. Martha only on 1 micro. Carlos getting chopped. Man, yeah, this action is hard, man. This action is hard for, you know, if you want to go for continuation, they're not continuing, so. Look at that. Look at that. Choose one side and stick with it. Right? Choose one side and stick with it.
Order filled.
Tesla still pumping. Downtrend break here, possibly on NQ here. Gonna rotate to another account. Net green on the eval so far, but I can't go too hard because it's chopping pretty big here. Do we get a downtrend break to the upside here? Let's see. Do we get a downtrend break
Order filled.
to the upside, or do they chop again, around again?
Order filled.
You have to make a decision.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
If they want to squeeze, this is about the time to do it. But if they chop, then they chop. $480s could be seen again. It could. It could. Not just 480. It could take out this high here if they want to. Depends on how they want to chop today. Amazon gave back all the gains on a pump from Friday. Nvidia still pushing 220. Google down 338. A little bit of bounce. Apple a little bit of bounce. Meta a little bit of bounce. NQ squeezing now. A little bit.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Teddy T, FSP, average Joe. Thank you for all your insights. Just entertainment only, right? Entertainment only. So if you like the ideas, then you go with it. If you don't, then you just sit back, right? So definitely do your thing. Know your time frame, right? Know your accounts. Know your size. You're bearish as it was breaking 15-minute opening range. Be careful if they pump above here and hold above this 410 area. They'll try to go with this 480 and this 520 high here, okay? One thing I forget to mention about the options too is you have to constantly adjust is also the premium decay, okay? So for example here, if it just side chops the next 2 days, these puts may be like down 50%, and then your calls could also go down. So make sure you know that as well, okay? Like premium decay is for real if you're doing short dated options. So usually in the morning, if you get a big pump, that's when the premiums expand. So if you're doing the long and the short at the same time, just keep that in mind. All right, you want to sell the options when it's pumping. Usually in the morning, on a morning pump, you want to sell it, and then once it consolidates and the IV comes down a little bit, you start buying it if you want to re-add on either side. Okay, because if you just indefinitely hold one from Friday all the way to Friday and you don't adjust anything, it's not the best way to scalp those things. Benjamin, I've been doing your strategy of one micro last 3 days. Locked yourself out on your account of $100. Well done. Great job. I'm glad you're practicing the strategy. Just know this, Benjamin. Just know this, like, if you go too slow, it could actually hurt you. Okay, we talked about this before. So you locking yourself out in $100 is okay. You know, get some discipline. But if you just always stop at a dollar amount just for the sake of the dollar amount, then you can shoot yourself in the foot, because let's say you do really well for 2 to 3 weeks. We talked about this before, guys, right? I know a lot of you guys, you're like, okay, you know what? If I get a dollar amount, I'm going to lock myself out. I'm going to take 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a whole month to trade. And I've been doing really well, right? But you have to factor in a tilt day. You have to factor in like a bad day that you have in the market, like what I had on Friday. On Friday, as I told you guys earlier, if you showed up later, on Friday, I missed out on my personal options account, $300,000, $400,000 worth of potential gains. I literally positioned for it for 2-3 weeks straight, and I didn't hold on a day that when it did it. And so I was like really upset. And then and I spilled over to my futures prop accounts. I tried to short the rally after the hawkish Jackson Hole speech, right? And then it just went straight up here, blown the pro here, only to have it go all the way straight down. So after the stream, I actually kept on resetting all my pro accounts on this move down to try to dip it back up, and it blown up everything. Not one single account took a payout. Okay, and I reset it about, I think 13, just a little bit over 13K of resets, turning my profitable month into like small green. And now I have to buy more accounts, and maybe even like a break-even month. So why am I telling you all this? Well, I thought you're consistent, bro. I am. So far, I'm still consistent. Like the first 2 months, I'm red on the year, and so far in a year, I'm still up over 200 grand in net profits, right? After all the fees and everything. But the reason why I tell you that is because you're gonna have a day where you tilt, where you go stupid. You don't want to. Like, I don't want to tilt either. But something in you, it's just gonna happen. It's like, if you're gonna box, you're gonna get punched in the face. It's the same thing. So eventually, in trading, you're gonna experience some kind of tilt. All right? And let's say you spend really good discipline for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you find yourself on week 4, you have a tilt day for whatever reason. I don't know what reason. Then you're gonna erase all the progress you did. Just basically what I've done this month, right? All throughout the month, I had great profits, right? Nothing crazy. Like last month, I had 40K in profits. This month, I was like, okay, a little slow, but I still had about 15, 18 grand in profits, right? And so now with the 14K resets, plus I gotta buy some other resets as well, I'm like almost break even. And by today is gonna be the last day of the month. I erase all my profits. Right? Now, if I'm not a guru, but gurus won't tell you stuff like this. Right? They'll hide it, they'll pretend like, oh guys, the month is great, guys. It's all good. We pumping. We pumping. All right? I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys, you know what, guys? I had an okay month, a very slow month for me. It was about like a 15K profit month for me so far until Friday. And one day of tilt erased all that profit. Now I'm like break even, small green. This is why you don't want to go too slow. You go too slow, you risk a day like this, that's what happens. Okay. Mr. 123 Protein, you've been there? So how many of you guys have been in a similar situation? All right. Nick, you did. Luke been there. Mr. 123, right? FL4 saying Friday. Kevin said, so you guys know, right? Like as I tell you, I'm not this whatever. I'm just a normal trader like you guys. I go through the emotions just like you do. Right? Go through the emotions just like you do. And it's hard to control sometimes. It's hard to control sometimes. That's why you don't want to go too slow. You want to give yourself a chance to succeed, right? Rodney, you never tell, right? Any long happened to you too? Yeah, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. So you reset. Like today, I haven't traded one funded account today. Today, all I'm doing is trading some evals, right? Get my footing back. I don't want to burn even more in the hole month end. I want to have at least like a break even or small green month, like even $500 a month because of stupid resets. I'll take it. Right? So. Okay, you just want one payout, so you thought you'd go slow for this one. Hope you get there. Last 6 months, you've been trying to go medium speed, keep blowing. Okay, well, I mean, you can experiment that. All I'm saying is, like, I wouldn't lock yourself out just because you're up $100. Let's say the market, but if the market is chopping around and not doing anything, then that's a good idea. But let's say, like, the market is still moving. It's your style, right? You don't stop just because you're up a dollar amount. I know, guys, this is like an idea that you guys get from this FinTwit things, right? Like I don't play poker, right? But I get the idea of when people say, okay, you gotta look at your hand, right? So let me ask the true poker players here, okay? Now I could be wrong on this. I don't know. I don't play poker, so correct me if I'm wrong, poker players, okay? When you have a good hand, right? And you've been watching the table for a while, you're watching cards for a while, when you know that your hand is pretty good, right? You don't be like, oh, I locked in like 10K on so far. I'm not going to risk that 10K. What do you do, poker players? When you've been sitting at table and you've been getting some wins and whatever, not nothing crazy, but now you're at like 10K in chips and now you see a great hand and you think the probability of you winning is really hard. What do you do? Do you say like, oh, I'm going to lock it in for the day because I only got 10K? Do you do that? What do you do, poker players? You got to play good hands hard, right? All in. Now, I'm not telling you to go all in props. I'm not telling you to go all in props. I'm saying you don't go, oh, I locked in 100 on a day and I just lock out of the market because I feel safe now. I got 100. Right? You have to assess the situation and say, okay, is the market moving in a way that's currently conducive of me locking more profits? If the answer is yes, you don't just lock out. I'm going to cover this one. Lock in 2200. Nice. Beautiful. Nice. Now I rotate. I transfer the risk to another account. You see that? I transfer the risk to another account. So if this thing blows up, my previous account banked already. Okay. Man, like Tesla is doing this grind up thing today, man. It wouldn't pull back. I readjusted the strikes already and it's still going up. I may have to adjust one more time again. This little thing here. We've been chopping in this range. We're like at opening price right now, guys. We're at opening price. Yeah, John B. I mean, like the house always wins, right? The house always wins, right? So, ARF 3 encouraging us with the word of God again, right? Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, so that you can test and discern what is that Good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Romans chapter 12, 1 and 2. Very good one. Very good one. God bless you, bro. Today's ping pong range, guys. Ping pong range. You know what to do if it's ping pong range. 5 minute. Looking a little bit bearish so far. Bear flagging. Underneath 440, guys. Be careful with your longs, okay? I told you this morning. All we're doing this morning, guys. Pull out your chart. I know some of you guys, like, you just go like I talk about this all the time. I don't know why you guys do this. You zoom your chart in. Like, don't ever put your intervals at 5 points. Unless you're trading for 4 ticks. Like, I know you guys do this. You zoom in so close like this. This long. Like, don't do that. And then you put it on a 15-second chart. You have no idea what's going on, and you don't have an hourly chart. You don't have a 4-hour chart. At the very bare minimum, on a 1-minute chart, do 10-point increments. Okay, at the bare minimum. I used to do that, and now I do like 20-point increments. Okay. Why do you want to do that? Now you want to go zoom in just a little left and be like, okay, well, this morning we jammed up into 520s, which was what? 520 was Friday's what, guys? Answer those questions, right? It was Friday's afternoon consolidation zone. That got rejected. Okay, it's also the pre-market zone. What does that tell you? It tells you if we don't punch through this area, we're probably going to stay below. Okay? How do you change increments? You go here on this right side. You drag it. You click it. Hold it up and down. Okay? That's how you change increments. All right? You have to ask yourself some good questions sometimes. You have to ask yourself, you know what, self? Where is the market going to go today? Self? Where is market going to go today? Well, I don't know. I'm not a hindsight trader. Okay, self, but if you were to guess, where would price go today, self? Well, I don't know. 35,000 possibly if I'm a good bull. Well, self, we gotta be realistic. 35,000 a little too high for today. Where do you think we can go? Possibly could go. Well, I don't know. Maybe up. You have to constantly have this constant dialogue with yourself. Okay? And ask yourself, why do I think what I think? Okay? If you're like, you know what, today I think we're going to go to like 30,000. Okay, then you're going to have to be like, okay, well, right now we're 29,400. What makes you think, self, that you're going to go 600 points higher today? Well, maybe we'll get a catalyst. And the catalyst will rocket up and up and up so bigly. Okay, well then maybe, right? If you get a catalyst, anything's possible. But without a catalyst, then probably not gonna happen, right? So you gotta ask yourself those questions. Let me trade some take profits here. Man, those credit spreads finally paying, man. But I had to take the loss on the 36.2 and the 36.7s, FIs. Buy the calls, readjust, get the money back, and then re-short it the higher, 367, 372 FIs. As long as we stay underneath those, all those will expire worthless, and I'll bank the entire credit spread. But I mean, that was hard to hold, man. If they kept on pumping, if they end of the day they keep pumping one more, then I'll have to like buy the higher again to readjust. As long as you side chop here, right? Pull back, side chop, don't break the high, then we're good. Do you seriously think it's really important to tell yourself when you trade? It is important. Your internal dialogue is important. That's why when you guys mentioned on the stream, it's like, okay, guys, I'm going to buy the long now. You guys, it's going to drop now, the market. Ha ha ha. It's not good. Like, negative self-talk is no good. All right? Your words are important. Your thoughts are important. As a man thinks, so is he. I'm not talking about just prosperity thing, you know, like, oh, I'm going to make $1 million. I'm going to be a billionaire. I'm not talking about that. Your words are important. Okay.
Order filled.
Order partially filled. Order partially filled. Order filled.
Right now, 5 minute, if they can invert the 5 minute chart here, remember we always talk about the inversion of the 5 minute candle, right? If they are able to invert this 5 minute candle, we can possibly do a break maybe up here. But if not, they come back down and chop. You got to make a decision what you're going to do. All right? You got to make a decision. Apple pulling back, 314. Is that right, Steve? I never heard of the book, no, but yeah, I mean, definitely our words are important. 5 minute doing a possible flag and inversion of the red candle. If we invert this previous breakdown red candle, you know what that means, right? We may try to go for this high here around the 460s, 450s, okay? But make sure you lock some in if you got some. Don't be a hero. I'm going to lock it in here at $1,000. Now I'm going to transfer the risk to the next account, okay? Net green on all the evals so far today. You know, some reds, but the other are green. Okay. You gonna tape out today? You feel kind of off? Yeah, Herschel, I mean, if you don't feel well, definitely. I hope you feel better soon, okay? We may have a somewhat small inverted hand shoulder here. Shoulder has shoulder, but obviously this 380 is going to be important today. If we have a reject, guys, be careful of something like a grind and then like this kind of stuff. Boom, and break down like this. And trap all this here, okay? Swiping above.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
It's about to take out 520. There you go. If you think it's about to take out 520, then you stay with the long, right? So choose the direction, stick with it. What's going on, PDP? Good to see you.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Today's a bouncing day. Your strategy should work great. Yeah, I mean, like, my strategy works best if it whips hard while it's in a range. But if it grinds, it doesn't work as well. but it'll still work if they truly balance. At some point, right? At some point, they're not gonna like just stay in that range. They may break out of either side, right? So,
Order submitted.
your pass rate is dependent on how you trade it. Like, and it's very skewed, right? If you ask someone, what's your pass rate percentage? It's actually a meaningless question. Do you guys know why? If you just purely look at your pass rate, it's meaningless. Do you guys know why? Take a guess. Like if you ask me FSP, what's your pass rate?
Order.
It's kind of meaningless. Do you know why? Take a wild guess. Brandon's here? I didn't see Brandon's here. Where is he? Oh. What's going on, bro? Good to see you, Brandon. Hey, yeah, I mean, it's just evals. That's true. And payouts matter more. But if you just say like, yo, but what's your eval pass rate? It doesn't mean too much because of this, okay? You can trade your evals in different ways. Different ways. Okay? For example, if you're like FSP, I'll pay you 10K if you can have a, I don't know, 40% pass rate. Because most people can only do 10% pass rate. Okay? Then guess what I'll do? I'll go very, very conservative. Okay? And I won't go as big a size. I'll wait for key levels. I can increase my percentage of pass rate. However, if you say, you know what if I give you instead not 10K, 20K if you can pass more accounts in a shorter period of time? Then guess what I'll do? Then I won't be so concerned with the accuracy. I'll be concerned with just getting accounts passed. I would go in bigger size. I would, buy dip sell rips faster, more closer together in frequency, and I'll rotate more accounts. That's what I'm doing today, right? Somewhat. Hybrid of the two. I'm going somewhat a little more aggressive. Not really. There's only 2 contracts right now, but it depends on what your goals are. Okay? Depends on what your goals are. Nice.
Order submitted.
Net green is more important. That's right, Modus. That's right. Benjamin, did I say I was 45%? No. Mine is very low, guys. I probably have a lower pass rate than you guys, and I'm okay with it because I go aggressive. I just want the funded accounts. I don't need a high 35, 40% pass rate. I don't have that. My pass rate is about like 20%. It's super low. Manually trading. If I use the red folder strategy, it's a coin flip. 50-50. But if I manually trade it, I'm about 20%. You know why? That's because I'm super aggressive. Sometimes even lower. There's sometimes if I really need to get a lot of evals passed to fund it, I'm even down to like 10 or 15% pass rate. Because I go stupid. I'm like boom, 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 hit it all because I want to get just some funded accounts. Let me do the math for you here, guys, okay? Apex right now, that's why I tell you it's beginner friendly, okay? You can get a 5-pack for $95, 50K account for $19. Okay. $19, 5. Let's say if you buy 100 accounts. Okay? Let's not do that. Let's not do that big. Okay, let's not do that big. $95. Okay, times. Let's say you buy 10 5-packs. That's gonna cost you $1,000. Okay, $1,000. Now you bought 10 10 5 packs, which means you have 50 accounts. Okay. Of the 50 accounts, let's say you pass like 20% of them. You get 10 funded accounts. Okay? Let's say now you go super, super aggressive. You only pass 10. You got 5 funded accounts. And you spent $1,000 for it. Now, I'm going to ask myself, okay, with my trading, my style rotation, is 5 accounts enough for me to get a payout of $2,000, or with the 50K account, the first one's $1,500? Okay. If my answer is yes, I can get at least one payout of $1,500 minus the $1,000 I spend. I'm now actually you have to take into consideration of the activation fee, which is 59 times 5, 295 plus the 1,000. So if I'm able to take a $1,500 payout, I'm net green 200. Now I know my stats not that sucky like that. Okay, I know my stats better. So if I'm like, okay, right now I need more funded accounts. So I'm like, okay, well, I need, let's say 100 accounts. Okay. $19 per account with the 5 packs times 100. It's going to cost me $2,000, $1,900, right? Just shy of 2,000. By the way, guys, do you want me to break down this math for you? Some of you guys are like, yo, that's boring, bro. Just let me trade. I'm not going to talk about it unless you want to. I mean, I go into it in detail in my course. If you want me to talk about this, I'll talk about this. I want to share with you the mentality of the prop game, of how to get into net green. Do you guys want me to talk about this or not? Yes, okay. Yes, please. Okay. So whatever number I have, you don't have to use this number, okay? I'm just using some number that's whatever, okay? So you can tone this down to the 10th or 20%, whatever it is, okay? It doesn't matter. It's the math, okay? And this kind of like when I first started, without my stream, without any affiliate commissions, I did the exact same thing. People love to say, FSP, bro, like you're saying this now because you got affiliate commissions so you can like blow stuff. I traded the exact same thing. I had business income back then. I traded the exact same way. Okay? And I did this same math I'm doing today. $19 for an account on a 5-pack times 100 accounts, it's $1,900. Just shy of $2,000. Okay? So now I ask myself the question, okay, well, I can take a long time, right? I can take a long time to, let's say, pass 30%. And that'll take me longer. Okay? And if I pass 20% from that 100 account, I'm going to have 20 funded accounts, which Apex allows, which is okay, which is great, right? But then it's going to take me longer. What if I just go super aggressive and I only get 10% passed? Okay, so then I get 10 accounts. 10 accounts times activation fee of $59, right? That's $590 plus the $1,900 I spent. Now I'm out $2,490. Okay, so now I ask myself like this question: if I get 10 funded accounts, am I able to produce more than $2,400 in payout or $2,500 in payout? Generally speaking, if I think, you know what, conservative side, I think I should be able to get at least 4 out of 10 of those into payout. Of those 10 funded accounts, I should be able to get 40%. But let's just say I do bad, okay? I get only 3 out of 10 to pay out, okay? And on Apex, on the first payout, you can only get $1,500. $1,500 times 3, okay? So I'm like $4,500 payout minus the $2,490. I'm net green $2,090. 201, like $2,000 net green. So now, $4,500 divided by 2,490, I'm almost doubling my money, not yet. I'm 1.8. Okay, so I'm almost doubling my money, but I'm not. I'm net green 2,000. Then I ask myself my question, self, am I okay if, this is the math, am I okay if I spend $2,400 including evals and activation fees with 100 evals, 10 activations? Am I okay with locking in $4,500 payouts minus 2,490 and a net $2,000? If my answer is, you know what, I'm okay with that. Now, if you're trading bigger size, all you're going to do is add a 0 to it, right? If you're doing bigger size, you add a 0 to this or whatever, you can just, it's proportionate, right? Well, obviously not to something crazy. Like you don't add 1 million accounts, okay? So this is how I do the math. So now all you can ask yourself is, okay, you're like, oh, I don't have like $2,000 to spend on this. Well, do you have $250? But when you do $250, then you got to understand the math's different because now you have less accounts. Okay, there needs to come a point where you have to have at least like $1,000, $2,000 in prop firm. Like if you don't even have that, it's very hard. Because if you do this as $200, you almost can't do the strategy because look, if you're $250, right, 1/10 of what I'm talking here, you have to factor in for activation fees as well, right? $250, you probably shouldn't do. You should work a job, save up some money. $250 divided by a 5-pack. You know, if you buy 2 5-packs, you're basically done, and you're gonna save for activation as well. It's much harder to do the strategy if you don't have at least like a couple grand. Okay, so that's how I approach a prop game, guys. That's how I approach it. All right. Tesla's still building like a 5-minute like flag here, refusing to come down. Usually on a big pump, they have a little sell. Today's a little weird, man. If they want to go for the gap fill later today, man, look at that 5-minute. Down move to 362s, now still holding. Allen still not profitable, so sad. I mean, it takes time. It takes time. It takes everybody time, not just you. Everybody takes time. And you want to give yourself a chance to succeed, right?
Order submitted.
11:10. Can you explain the no drawdown rule? What's the no drawdown rule? I know what that is. What is that? This is why we come to the stream. There's a big reality of fakeness and realness. I mean, Carlos, right? I mean, trading is real, right? You make some, you lose some. The problem with churning accounts like that is a lot of firms will ban you for it. If you think so, don't do it. Guys, you know there's like a lot of rhetoric that goes around in life, right? There's certain things that, like for example, I'll tell you this. When I was growing up, there's certain things that I practiced that my parents kind of got me with this idea that doesn't really do much, right? It kind of does. For example, okay, my mom loves to rinse a plate or a cup. I don't know if it's an Asian thing, right? Oh, don't use the cup just yet. Let me rinse it with hot water. Now, I get the idea. Maybe the hot water is going to kill some germs. I understand the idea. But scientifically speaking, like how much help are you by rinsing a cup or a bowl? You know, like in Asian restaurants, we go like, I understand sometimes restaurants are dirty. So you go and take the hot water and you go and rinse the chopsticks. How many of you guys have done this? My fellow Asians here, okay? You go rinse the chopsticks in the bowl or in the whatever, right? But if it's really some bad bacteria there, right? Do you think some rinsing of hot water is going to do much? Probably not, right? You still do that in dim sum? I do that too. I don't rinse it by like I wipe it, right? Because I worked in a restaurant before, and I know how nasty some things can get, right? So same thing with rhetoric. Same thing with rhetoric. Oh, prop firms. Same thing back then with Apex 2.0. 2 years ago when I first started prop firm game, there was like Apex 2.0. They no longer allowed DCA. Whole bunch of rules, right? Everybody on YouTube. Oh, see guys, Apex going down now. It's all going down. Apex 2.0, I got stories. They are going bankrupt, right? All these stories, right? They call it FUD, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD, FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt is always going to spread on social media. Okay? Then after a few months, people are like, oh, you know what? Oh, I'm getting my payouts. I guess it's not so bad after all. Then, about a year later, Apex 3.0 comes. Okay? Guess what happens? Guess what people say now? Apex 3.0. This time is really going to go down, Carlos. You don't understand. They're really going down, bro. They're canceling payouts. Everything's going to go down, bro. I see all these social media accounts posting. They're going down. They're changing rules. They're going to ban the churn and all that. They're banning everything. A year later, after Apex 3.0, now they're doing instant approvals that I witnessed, and all the rules that they say they're going to embrace, they've done it. So, what is the point of saying all this, guys? The point is saying, could it be true that prop firms will eventually disallow churn and burn? Yes. Anything is possible. Is it possible that you win a $20 million lottery tomorrow? Yes. You have to calculate the probability of how high that chance is. If you think the chance of you winning a $20 million, by the way, guys, on a 5-minute chart, multiple wicks, but now they're doing like a flag to potentially try to squeeze. I'm going to stay short, but you can go long here if you want. It looks like a possible squeeze to tag this area here, right? They try to break down and he couldn't. I'm going to stay short for the drop, but if it doesn't, I'm going to get squeezed here. I'm just letting you know, okay? Multiple wicks here on the 5-minute, okay? And they look like they want to squeeze, but I'm going to stay short for the drop. But if they squeeze, I am prepared for the squeeze. If you're not, then don't do it. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, like, rhetoric is not going to pay you. All right, just try. Some of you guys are so paralyzed with fear in life, not just in trading, right? Like, I think it's a real phenomenon. People are like really, really afraid of things. Like back then with COVID, okay, I was in a small group. You know, obviously we couldn't meet physically, but we're meeting on Zoom. We had this couple, this family. They were literally like really panicking. They're like, I don't know, I can't go out. I'm really scared. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of them. I'm just like, well, our lives is in the hands of God. Obviously, you don't do something stupid, right? If someone is like massively coughing and sneezing, you don't walk right to his face and smell it all up. I'm not telling you to do something stupid like that. But I'm saying you can't be so paralyzed to a point where you're like, you can't live your life. Our lives are in the hands of God. We're all going to die one day, and on that day, we're going to meet him. Right? So we have to, I mean, I think it's more healthy to have a healthy fear of God than some other fear of some, you know, earthly thing. Right? So
Order filled.
kind of, you okay? You got some food poisoning? Man. I mean, food poisoning sucks, man. I went to this buffet one time. I don't want to get too graphic, but I was in the, man, I was sitting in the washroom till like 3 a.m. in the morning. That was really bad. The greatest thing in life is on the other side of fear. That's nice. That's you know, nice way of thinking it. Feel free and do it away. Is that right, Candet? Man, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Wayne, my Lucid code's not working. Can you guys try my code whether it works with Lucid? Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. What's going on, Relax Soundtrack? Try to do all caps. Try to do all caps. Someone mentioned the code FSP is not working on Lucid. Can you guys try it? Let me know. Massive chop today. You did try all caps and it's not discounting? Which account are you trying to buy? Hey guys, do me a favor if it's chopping right now. Can you guys try every single type of account on Lucid? and see if the code FSP works for all the accounts. If there's a particular account that doesn't work, do let me know. I am gonna have to contact them. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Appreciate you guys. AR3 works for all. Lucid Pro 50K is what you're trying. So try Lucid Pro 50K if you can, guys. Thank you. Absolute Wonder Woman works fine. Okay. I know you guys like Lucid. I personally don't trade it, but some of you guys love it. So, I mean, use the code. I mean, if you like the prop firm, right? You get the maximum discount. Doesn't cost you anything extra. My top two is Take Profit Trader, right, for the daily payouts, and then Apex for the 20 accounts to rotate. For beginners, you should always just focus on Apex first because of the low cost of the accounts. I started, my first $100,000 in payouts came from Apex. I'm not telling you anything I haven't done myself, right? First 100K came from Apex, and once you start understanding the prop game, then you can start expanding to other props as well, okay? AREP3 Pro works for as well. Thank you for confirming, bro. Go works on all for you. Steve, oh, thank you, guys. So, Wayne, I'm not sure. Maybe try clearing your cache and logging out, logging back in. It works for some other people. I appreciate you trying and using my code. Thanks, Wayne. And your work? Okay, thank you, guys. Every day, I only ask for two things, right? Hit the like. If you haven't hit the like yet, hit the like button. And then do these emojis, right? Hit the like button. Look for the 5-minute pump here. If they pump here, make sure you have room to adjust. Right? I told you about the possible pump here. I'm holding for the short, but you don't have to. I'm getting momentary squeeze a little bit here. Okay. Every day ask for the likes. If you liked it already, hit these emojis like 300 times, right? They're free to do. And then the next thing is use the code FSP when you buy prop firms like Take Profit and Apex, which are my top two. And then if you like the other ones as well, like my Fund of Futures, Tradeify, Lucid, Boonox, all the other stuff. And if you want to see the prop firms that I have you just go here, go to www.fspnow.com. Even scroll down, Legends Trade Day Fund Index, Futures Fund of Family, all this stuff is down here, Blue Sky, right? So I don't trade those, but if you guys like it, you can support me that way as well. For those of you guys who do that, thank you for your support, right? It motivates me to keep on doing these live streams every day for free. This Tesla here is flagging so hard on the 5-minute. It's like it wants to squeeze one more, man. It's just very, very tricky. Very rarely you see it straight up and just keep on holding. It may just hold sideways the whole day and then end of day pop. I got to keep a close eye on this. Because it took some credit spreads. I covered some. I covered a third. But I got 2/3 left. Super Boxers, you passed Take Profit. Well done. Great job. Okay, I'll go to our Discord non-influencer payouts. That's right. That's right. If you guys want to see the payouts, go inside the payout section inside the Discord. Look at Catnip here, right? Small trades add up. $982 to Take Profit. There you go. Well done, man. Great job, Catnip. If you got a payout, come here. I'll give you a badge here for you guys. Zach, 25K accounts, 15.8 all in. No activation fee. First payout. Payout was auto approved in 12 hours. Very nice. 675. Well done. Peace. 1600 with Apex. Nice. Big Rich with Lucid. And also Take Profit. Well done, man. Man, Big Rich is killing it, huh? For the trifecta, huh? Take Profit. Is this Bonox or what? Apex. Oh, Blue Sky. I see. Blue Sky used to code FSP as well. I think I got a code there as well. Mary, 3 times rapid end of day. 14K with my Fund of Futures. Well done. Well done, Mary. Gonna give you like a 15K badge here. Wow, some good female traders in here. Big Rich, another. Wow, Big Rich. Big Rich is killing it, man. 15.8K this week. Well done, Rich. Carter, great to end the week. 1650 on take profit. Nice. Carter, well done. Great job, guys. Non-income guarantee here is just what some of you guys have done. Just celebrating your wins. Come here. Like when I first started with trading prop firms, I literally came, like just go into these channels every day and look at what people have done. Look, another Xander, another one with Lucid here. Almost 10K in payouts. Wow. I'll give you a badge here. Well done, Xander. Catnip, another take profit payout. Wow. Nice. Jigs, FSP, last payout for the month of August. Good, bad. I'm just breaking even with business. If you're breaking even right now, it means that you're in a good place because you now are able to start taking payouts. So it's actually a good place to be when you're breaking even because it means that you're consolidating possibly for a breakout, right? So, well done, man. Today is just choppery, guys. Just chopping around. Okay? Make sure you know the momentum of the day. They're not doing high breakouts and a lot of breakdowns. Okay? So if you know that's the case, position yourself accordingly. Okay? Sand is starting to pump. 1536 right now, yeah. Intel a week here. MU gap up, sold off. AMD something similar. Nvidia holding up though, still 220. In case your money haven't gotten your payout, I would say take it one day at a time. Remember, trading takes time, right? Give yourself a chance to succeed. Don't blow yourself up before you can have your breakout, right? Today, we're going to have giveaways as well. Okay. I'm going to hit up some people for some codes for next month now that I remember. I'm going to hit them up for some codes for you guys. Hit him up. Now I gotta hit somebody up. Hit this one up here. Lots of behind the scenes, guys, okay? Gonna hook you guys up with these accounts and everything. If it goes down, how far you think it's going to go up? If it goes down, how far you think it's going to go up? I don't understand that question, sorry. How do you calculate the stop? I manually stop out. I don't look at the dollar amount. I look at whether the price action is broken where I think it's going to go or not. And also sometimes let an account blow and rotate to another eval. If it's a funded account, I can manually stop out. So sometimes I close a trade if it's completely wrong. Like let's say if I longed to here and now it's doing that, I'm probably going to close it. Sometimes I add into it to try to get a quick pop to get out, but it's not the best way to do it. Epic Sega market is trash. I know how you feel this way because Epic Sega, I think this morning you won a 520, right? But sometimes it doesn't go our way, right? You know, on Friday, I wanted to go lower and it didn't go lower and I blow the pro and then it went lower. So it's about timing as well, right? It's about timing as well. I feel your frustration, man. I understand. But, you know, just take a break and give yourself a chance, right? Give yourself a chance.
Order filled.
Boom! Finally, 2600. Nice. Anybody got the short? Man, that took a long time, man. That short took a long time, man. Anybody got the short? That took a long time.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Epic got it. Nice. 390 area, strong support. We'll see. Right now today, they're still just chopping around, so. Like, don't get chopped up, right? Buy some dips, sell some rips, short some pops. If you short it here, covered here, short it here, covered here, long here, sold here, short here, like, it's like today on a balance, you choose one direction. You buy dips, sell rips, short pops, cover drops. You literally just choose the direction. Doesn't matter long or short, right? You could have long here, sell here. You could have short here, cover here, like, right? You're thinking we'll pump from here? Yeah, anything's possible. Anything's possible. All right, covering some credit spreads here on this drop in Tesla. 48%. Man, this is hard, this credit spread. But you know what? If you can manage it better, like I think there's a good way to do it. Probably gonna expire all worthless, which is great. I mean, I got a 367s, 5s, and 372s. You put Tesla almost cooked? What do you mean? I'm selling premiums. Like when they expand premiums like that, but it made it harder. Sometimes when they expand premium, they instantly get down and chop way below. But right now, in the 5-minute, Tesla's still side chopping, looking like they potentially may have one more push. So that's why I have to take off almost half now, that credit spread. My 362s got into money, so I had to took loss on them. Get the calls for a quick pump. Make most of that back, and then now re-short it higher with 367s and 372s. Larks done for the day. 10 accounts green. 3 red. Netting green. Netting green is important, guys. I mean, like, if we don't do anything more, then, you know, I don't think it's a bad thing to wrap up earlier. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll still do the draw today. Let me see how many giveaways we have today. Let me double check here. What are the bubbles? These are just pivot points. So you can see like lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Is the market slow for everyone? Pretty much. I mean,
Order submitted.
today especially,
Order submitted.
you don't want to do too much. You stay in that green, and that's all that matters. Not much going on, guys. Not much going on. You guys can't hear my typing, can you? I've been like typing mad here, replying a DM here. See you later, Annie Long. Take care, Angie, if you're going. I replied to DM, okay? Tesla mag flag in here. 5-minute chart. Locks in out of 20 accounts, evals in Apex Bro is a reasonable approve rate. You mean pass rate? Or you mean like getting the payout? Eval, again, like I talked about earlier. Depends on how you trade it. Whether you're more aggressive, you want to get more accounts in. It all depends. Like if I need more accounts, then I'm gonna go and be aggressive, knowing that I'm probably gonna blow more. Okay, so you have to make a decision whether you want to do that or not. Any giveaway today? Yes. We'll probably do like 5 today. Okay, we'll do 5. Like normally we do 3. Then we up to 5. Then we went like to 10 because we got extra accounts. But again, as I told you guys, that's not like going to be regular. So we will do like 5 today. Okay. Mama Lake, what's going on, man? Good morning. You even see what I type? No. Mage MC, I can test again. I'm pretty sure you're wrong about this, but like, so when I type, I make sure I hide it. Like, especially if like I'm trying to type some type of my thoughts. For example, right now, I know you can't see this, and I'm just gonna hide it. Like, so when I type, it's like, okay, so I'm gonna go like this. I know like there's a pad here, but then I have this app. What you don't know, Mayshim, is like I have this app. Once I select it, it hides this area, okay? So let me just 1 second, let me hide it. I'm gonna hide it here. All right, so I activated the app. So now you can't see this. All right, I had to do some internal venting, but sometimes I use typing to just, you know, get some emotions out and whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna go turn off the app and then just so that, because sometimes some things internal thoughts, I can't let you guys know about it. So I'm gonna have to take my own device. I'm gonna take my own device. Alright guys, I've done venting on my own here, and I'm just gonna go unhide the app. Alright guys. All good, Masham, all good, man. All good, man. So everything good, man. So why are you guys laughing? Well, why you guys have that spread emoji? I was just having, like, sometimes when I need to vent or whatever, then I just take out the notepad and start typing, right? And I use the app to hide it, so like you guys can't see it on the stream, right? So it's all but Chewy. Don't let anyone steal your morning joy. Keep smiling. The rest of us love you. Thank you. Chewy, I was having some fun. I think Masham got it too. We're just all having some fun. But thank you for looking out for me, man. Hars, FSP man, you're a child from heart. That's what my kid, not my kid. My kids and my wife tells me I'm a kid. My kids tell me I'm a little kid. My wife tells me I'm like a little kid. I don't know why. Does your wife tell you that you're a little kid? She's like, you're just like a little kid. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm not a little kid. I know. But you're just like a little kid. This Tesla all day, man, flagging hard here. Is it because of the robo-taxi thing or whatever coming up? Or, I mean, massive flag here today, man. 365 straight up right now. I was hoping for it to come back down to 362 and consolidate and burn all those premiums, but now they have to make me fix it again. That's what makes the channel so great. not a word said, the messages. Okay, what you doing? Your stream is relaxing, man. Just discovered you love it. Glad you guys love it. How many of you guys just recently joined us? Joined our community? How many of you guys just recently joined us? All I do is chop. Yeah, I mean, the chop's real bad right now. It's like the ATR is 14.61 right now. So it's like massively choppy. From February, new sub. Victor's still here. Angie joined every day. Mama like day 2. Silence just joined. Nice. Lester newcomer. We may have a draw just for the newcomers. Many times we have a draw for the free prop firm accounts just for the newcomers. So maybe we can do 2 today. One for the general public, including newcomers, and then the other one just for newcomers, right? So. Ooh, I just got back some my Fun and Futures giveaways. For September below. I got you guys some stuff cooking. Ooh, 20. 20 is nice. That's like 1 a day for you guys on this one, and I'm gonna hook up the other ones. You'll take a fun. Yeah, I know everybody wants to take one, but you gotta win one, right? You gotta win it on the stream, right? So. David from Kenya, what's going on, man? Yeah, Tesla breaking out 366 right now, man. So annoying. The day I choose to do some credit spreads, I'm thinking they're probably going to fail a double top. They start ripping. It's so annoying, man. Like, literally. If they go for the gap fill, they can go for the 369, 370s area. So we'll see. Tesla save a day. The day I'm like, all right, let's do some credit spreads. They're like, no, let's hold it up. Let's not burn any premiums. Let's hold them all up. Thanks. Force me to buy the calls now. That's how squeezes happen. They force you to go on the calls. What's your take on single stock futures? I don't know too much about it, so I don't know how to comment on that. Like, to do futures for stock prices? I don't know how that works. So I have no idea what that is, so I can't comment on it. 367 now. Tesla breaking out. Man, what a crazy thing, man. Look at this daily chart. They want to do the gap fill. So annoying. $12 and no pullback. Usually the morning pump, then they pull back. Today's super strong on this Tesla. Lost twice on the credit spreads. The call's covering a little bit, but it's pretty annoying. Fryboy, don't use the name of God here for like a cuss word. In here, we use the name of God as praise and worship. Okay. I mean, we all take losses, you know, but... Swipe the daily high there on Tesla. Do we go for the gap fill or do we pull back some? Let's see. Nice drop. Carlos, you're in this with me? Nice. Let's see if they really drop or they just chop around here. Nice.
Order canceled.
I would like to see they take out this bubble and go for this low here, this consolidation at least.
Order filled.
Nice. I'm out.
Order filled.
Boom. 800 on one contract. I got the show with you this time, Carlos, man. Took a while, man. Took a while. Took a while.
Order
A
filled.
little crocodile.
Order filled.
In a while, a little crocodile.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
All right. I added on that spread and now got back green. Very good. Lock some back in. If it pumps again, I have to re-add. Do we draw from here or do we go back up? You have to make a decision. Okay. It's really not doing much here. Maybe I should go out for lunch with my wife or something. This thing is not even doing anything right now. Let's do the first draw of the day, guys. Right now it's noon o'clock. Noon o'clock. Right now it's noon o'clock. When we get to 12:30, noon o'clock. Then we go to 1 p.m. noon o'clock. All right, guys. Right now it's noon o'clock. Okay, so at noon o'clock, we're gonna do the first draw of the day. noon o'clock, noon 30, and let's do the first draw of the day. We're gonna give away 3 accounts. 3 accounts. Anybody's welcome, whether you're new or you've been with us for a while. And this 3 account could be anything. Depends on what Jimmy gives. Whether it's my Fund of Futures, Tradeify, Trade Day. He'll select. You got no say, right? If you don't want it, you can pass it on and give it to somebody else, obviously. So to be enrolled in this draw, use 1 word to describe your morning trading today. Okay, I'm gonna go head to the washroom real quick. I'm gonna see if my wife wants to have a lunch today. And I'll be right back, okay? Gonna get a couple of minutes. When I come back, we'll do the draw right away. Okay?
Order filled.
So,
Order submitted. Order submitted.
1 word to describe your morning trading. I'll be right back, okay?
Order partially filled. Order filled. Order partially filled.
All right, let's do the draw right now. Let's see what the winner is of the day for the 3 giveaway accounts. If you've entered a comment, you're enrolled now. Let's go. The market is really not doing a whole lot today. If you come in here, you're like, you know, trying to do a lot, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. All right. Pierre Latrec says, green today. Congratulations. Maya says green and Paul Bigger green. All 3 green. Wow. Good job, guys. Good job. Pierre Latrec, Maya23, and Paul Biggert. Please go inside the Discord. Underneath claim giveaway, follow the instructions there. Don't just DM me. I ignore all those messages. You just DM me, okay? You're going to go inside giveaway, claim giveaway, and follow the instructions there, and Jimmy will hook you up, okay? And we got one more coming up for newcomers and potentially maybe for the entire community. I am going to wrap up a little bit early today to go to lunch with my wife, but still some time, right? I'm going to try to see this trade here. Guys, today if you short the breakdown, guess what just happened? Guess what just happened? Right? You buy the top, you short the breakdown. If today is chopping around, you need to know how you conduct yourself, right? This Tesla just won't give it up, man. 367 rejection, back down 363, back up again. It just wouldn't go all, like, all I need you to do is to stay underneath like 363. Then those premiums will burn. Like right now it's 1210. But it has to go all the way back up to 365 now. Like literally. It just won't let go. It just won't let go, man. So I ain't letting go. I mean, why aren't you letting go, man? Just let go. You know what? I don't want to look at this. I'm just gonna lock in my AK today and that's call it good. But you know what? That thing is not gonna. Ooh, my $1,000. There you go. Anybody got the dip? Anybody got the dip? Nice. Did you get chopped up or did you buy dip, sell rips? Lock down 15, 20 points. All right. What did you do? Did you give yourself a chance to succeed today? Every day you can ask yourself the question. Sadar, well done. FL Paper Girl. Dylan. White Rabbit, God bless you. Sophie. Dylan got it. Nice.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
Hello, boom, boom, boom. Hello, zoom, zoom, zoom.
Order filled. Order submitted.
At some point, if they expand, that's okay because you already got a whole bunch of accounts rotated and traded. Right now, we're in this morning opening price. We're at like 420-ish. Okay? Don't try to do too much when the market is not giving you too much to do. Excellent levels. Glad you like it. If they want to do a squeeze at some point today, they'll do a downtrend break to the upside to retest this 480 and previous high here. If they sweep this high, I doubt we sweep the high, but if we do it for whatever reason, then I will look for this 560 level, 580 level. Okay, this morning I would have said 680, but now we're already lunchtime, so that level is less likely. But if they want to pump out of here, they failed this time. If they beeline pump this time, they will try to go for this 480 here. 70 points higher. From red 500 to green 35. Done for the day. Well done, Doodle. Great job, man. Mika, the retread. I do, but I can't read every single comment. So we got mods here who answer some questions. Complete V on Tesla. That's right. I mean, it's very, very annoying. Very, very annoying. Like, I literally cover some there and then it popped all the way back up again. So, I mean, like, I rarely do credit spreads. The day I do credit spreads, it won't pull back. Like, normally it chops, right? Morning strength, and then it doesn't break highs. That's why I short into the morning strength. They normally don't break highs. And I even go further out of the money, and now it's very near to my money. I'm 367. If it goes straight up, I got to readjust another strike. 367's against 372. That's a $5 spread. That spread, that damage could be big. So you got to monitor it real closely. Nice drop. Nice drop. Casey Money, no, you weren't. You weren't.
Order filled.
Short too late. It's up to you. I mean, this Tesla is very stubborn today. I think a lot of people are trying to short this thing and they just keep on getting squeezed. That's what's happening right now. Like, there's no way with a rejection down to 363, we all the way straight up back to 367 almost. A lot of people are stuck. I'm just gonna lock in my small profit here if it pumps. So, I mean, I don't want it. Like, I was like, all right, short of these premiums, probably gonna get these 20K credits. Like, I was like, you know, just stay underneath 362. I'll collect 20K just by selling these premiums. But then it's like, they keep on holding it up here. I only locked in 3 so far. I may have to close it. Manfi, you shorted Tesla? I think a lot of people are trying this action. This action of ways trading smells like a lot of people are trying to short it. Just like the market, it can't go down, you know? When the market can't go down, people keep shorting it. People buy the cover and more people try to short it, and then that's how they create the squeeze. So, but I downsized some. I mean, I'll come back another day. On another day when it pumps, I'll collect all my premiums back. But it's fine. Today I'm still like small green on it, but I actually took loss on the first strike, but the second strike I'm green. I was just like literally, if we didn't pump all the way back up to the 367, we just grind down, like consolidate all day at the 362, 363s. I take the entire 20K in premiums collected. But now they have this V shape all the way back up to almost 367 and flagging still. Right? People are stuck. Five-minute chart doing a potential hammer on the red to invert this hammer to go higher. I'm going to stay short, but you're welcome to go long if you want. If it pumps all the way up here, I'm okay with it. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, are you okay with it if it pumps? Okay. No big good news for Tesla. Sometimes it goes up for nothing, right? So Apple coming down pretty hard today. Slow grinds. Guys, if you like trading together, please go ahead and hit the like button. If you already clicked the like button, do these emojis here. And if the market is not moving, you can just click these like 300 times. And if you want to buy new prop firm accounts, my top two you already know is Take Profit Trader and Apex. If you're a beginner, you need to have Apex because they're cheap accounts. You want to blow accounts that's cheaper when you're learning how to trade, right? If you want to get 90% off with Apex, which is the best for beginners, use the code FSP. You get 90% off. Right? You don't pay 1 cent extra by using my code, right? So same thing for Take Profit. My number one prop firm, right? If you trade the other firms like Tradeify, My Fund Futures, Lucid, Boonhouse, use the code FSP, you still get the max discount, okay? And for those of you guys who do that, thank you for your support, right? It motivates me to keep doing these streams every day for free. So Eleanor, you're green. Well done. Well done. Silence, click the emoji 500 times in the market will move, right? Let me see. Let me try. I lost count of where I'm on, though. Am I at 100 yet? How many times did I click it, guys, so far? Am I on 100 yet, or? Don't tell me I'm at like 3 or something like that, okay? I have to be at least at 100 right now, right? Am I at 100? I'm pretty sure I'm at 100 now, right? I went nonstop for like 30 seconds like this. My index finger and my what do you call it? My forearm is a little sore right now. Yo, am I at 100 yet or what? Did you guys count? I can't do it. I think I've done 100 already, so. So as you guys can see, doing 100 is not that hard, okay? It's not that hard. You need Tesla to drop. On a strong day like this, buying puts is not that good, guys. Like that's why shorter the credit spreads. Because on a strong day, right? You want to short the premiums. You want to short the if you think Tesla can't go higher, you short the out of the money higher strikes. Like right, that's why this morning I shorted the 362 against the 367 fives. And then I took a loss on it because it went into money. And then I rolled into the 367 fives and 372 fives. Okay, and now they're just slightly under. So as long as they consolidate below, I take all that premium out. However, but then on the drop, I took some money off, and then it starts pumping, so I got to downsize. But if you buy puts, all it needs to do, let's say you buy puts for like 362.5. Right now, the 362.5's puts is 81 cents. And you think, okay, well, if it goes down, I mean, like you get premium chopped up. They burn your premiums. Even if it ends up being at 362.5 at the end of the day, you know, your puts may become like you may not be able to hold that long. That's why getting some credits, if you sell some credits, if your account is big enough, you can sell some credits, you can just collect on the premium drain. But then when it pumps, it's going to be dangerous. Either side, whether you short the calls or you short the puts. So. You're buying cheap 360 puts. You needed to go to 365. You're buying cheap 360 put? You needed to go to 365? Oh, you wanted the pump to get it? Oh, I see. I thought you mean you're in the 360 puts and you wanted to squeeze after you buy the puts. It makes no sense, but I guess you want a better entry. It's already at 365 right now. It's 365.8 right now. Are they finally going to build a right flag 5 minute and go higher? You got to make a decision, guys. Are they finally going to pump? Silence, you're in 360 put for 40 cents. You're expecting a retrace to 365. I have no idea what you're talking about. Tesla's at 365, 556 right now. All right. You wanted to retrace 40 cents? Is that what you're saying? Can we do the newbie draw before you go eat lunch? We'll do the newbie draw soon because I'm gonna head out the lunch with my wife soon as well. So probably in the next 5 minutes or so, we'll do the newbie draw and also the draw for the community. So we'll do a newbie draw, one account for the newbie draw, and then one account for the general community, and then we'll wrap it up with a word of prayer. Okay. Where does market want to go now? Sideways. Nothing much. At least for now. I mean, can it break out and stuff like that? Of course. Anything's possible.
Order filled.
But for this account, I'm going to short into this zone here, rotate to the next one if we pump. So. I have no idea why Interactive Brokers would not let me set a limit order to get out of my credit spreads. I have to literally use market. Does anybody know? Does anybody trade IBKR, Interactive Brokers? Like I don't trade credit spreads that often. That's why I'm not very familiar with it. But literally, like, I have to use market, and my market out price is lower than the price I set it for, and I still couldn't get out. Like I shorted the premiums at $1.07, so now I set it, let's say, to like 80 cents, but then market order will cover me at 70 cents. I don't understand why. I gotta call them, man. Yeah, they game you somewhat, but the spread's pretty good. I mean, they haven't really done something crazy. One time they did me a dirty on Interactive Brokers. Like in the morning, I marketed in on a call, and literally it was like, and I did like a sizable count. I think it did 50 or 100 counts, and then they bought me in at like 3.5, and then instantly there was at $2. It was like crazy one time. It was like, but back then it was big volatility with the Leopold blow-up thing. Arabelle, same issue with you? Like, it's crazy you can't get out on limit orders, right? Like, that's just crazy. Why can't I get out on limit orders? Like, I have to use market? Doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm placing my limit order above the current ask, right? So I should be able to cover it. But it won't do it.
Order filled.
All right, this one's squeezing right now. I'm willing to sacrifice this account. If it comes up here, I'll rotate another account here, okay?
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I'm ready to rotate if it goes straight up. Getting ready to rotate on the drop down menu. We're back in around the opening price, guys. Okay, today is a chop day. The red days, the market is printing a red candle so far on the daily chart. Okay, so if you know what that means, you know what that means. Don't try to be a hero. All right, don't try to be a hero. The hero came 2,000 years ago, hung on the cross. You don't have to be a hero. Okay. Snuffle, you can see the office. Right now, they're holding above 390. If we hold above this 390 zone here, it is possible they get one more squeeze into this zone here. But I'm gonna hold short. You don't have to. I'm gonna hold short. You don't have to. Okay, you can do whatever you want. But if they squeeze higher, I will add in this account. I'll let it go risk to zero and then rotate to another account. Okay, that's my plan. You have to figure out what your plan is. Okay. I'm gonna Google this. Why can't I get out on IBKR with credit spreads? Why can't I limit can only sell with market orders? Oh, you know what? That was my mistake. I forgot a minus. Whoopsies. I forgot a minus in front of it. Oops. There we go. Not their fault. Not their fault. What do you mean minus? Like I didn't put the limit price. I have to put, because I'm doing credit spreads, there's a minus in front of it. You're shorting the premium, right? You're gonna cover it back. So when you sell the spread, you're gonna add a minus in front of it. So
Order partially filled.
just fill that one. Okay, that one just filled. So here you see the minus. My average is minus 107. I don't know if you can see it or not, but
Order partially filled. Order filled.
okay. There's a minus in front of the average price. I did the 0DT credit spreads here, right? Locked in 4K here. trailing 18. But to cover it, back then I put 0.7. And I was wondering why it wasn't covering, because at market order, it was giving me 0.6. Right? And then I forgot this minus. That's the problem. I forgot this minus here. Because it's a credit spread. I don't really do credit spreads that often. That's why I forgot about putting the minus there. And the thing with credit spread is like your max gain is your premium. So you can never get more than 100%. But I only use it when I think like the thing is probably going to pull back or at least consolidate, and it's going to be below a level that I'm at. Then I'm going to collect some premiums for that day. Doesn't work all the time, right? This morning, the 362.5s got in the money, and I had to take it off for a loss.
Order submitted.
Are they going to do a 5-minute flag here to go higher? Let's see. That's right, Tariq. The minus means you're collecting credit. That's right. But I forgot to add that minus when I set the limit order. That's why I didn't fill. I made a mistake to my Fund of Futures affiliate manager. Usually they're men. So I keep talking to her like she was a man, but then she's like, I'm actually a woman. I'm like, oh, sorry. Because I was like, yo, man, thanks a lot, man. And she didn't say anything in the beginning. Like, it's been weeks going on. Then I think finally today she's like, I gotta tell this FSP guy, I'm actually not a man. So today she was like, I kept on talking, giving you guys the giveaways. Can you guys give us 50K rapids? She gave me the codes. And she's like, yes, they are 50K rapids. I'm also a woman, LOL, smiley. And I was like, oh, my bad. Thank you for your help. It's like, you too. A lot of people make that mistake. I'm like, wow. MNQ68, you said options are easier than futures and more likely to make money for a personal account. But I disagree with you. Futures is easier and more likely to have success. Cool. If you're having that experience, definitely do that. Right? Whatever experience is, stick with that experience, right? If you're net green with trading a personal futures account and not net green doing options, then yeah. Then that's your reality. Then you stick with it. For me, it's not true. I mean, because I know I'm a very aggressive trader, I multiple times have to dig myself out of big holes, because like on days when I panic on futures, I stopped trading futures because I looked at my P&L. All you need is like 2 to 3 tilt days, and it kills your account. So with options, I can hedge. I know how to do my thing. But with futures, you're either right or you're wrong. Okay, there's no hedging. This is not like what do you call it, MT5 or whatever. You can't long and then short at the same time. If let's say you long right here and somehow there's a catalyst, boom, it's down here, and you're long like 20, 30 contracts, man, that's 100K loss right there. Okay, so like, or maybe not that exaggerated, but like if you have bigger contracts, So now if you're doing micros, then yeah, I mean, if you're just shooting for like, oh, I just want 50, 100 bucks a day or whatever, then like, yeah, then like micros, you can probably fix it. You're not gonna have like a catastrophic thing. But I was going crazy back then. I was like doing crazy size. Okay, and I was like, you know what? No more. Because the P&L don't lie. Like, I don't have multiple accounts to rotate. All it takes is like, I would try to like buy those panics. And then on a day when it went down 800, 1600 points in a single day, that's the day when it doesn't work. So, but I would say like if it's working for you, you're trading futures personal, and it's working for you and you can't trade options, then yeah, stick with that. Stick with what works for you. Right? So, do you usually do naked puts or calls? I usually do naked calls or puts. Mostly calls. But I will hedge. Let's say I get into, and also like if I want something for like a bigger push, then I'll give it a little bit more time, right? But if I think like, okay, like we're probably going to get a very immediate move, sometimes I'll do a zero. Recently, I did more zero DTEs because this environment is not conducive for swings. It goes up, it goes down. I mean, look at the chart of Google, Amazon, Apple, right? They've been consolidating. There's like no fall through on a daily chart. I swing on a daily chart, right? So this thing has been going sideways. That's why I've been doing more like closer in the money, like weeklies, CDTs. And on Tesla today, I tried to short that premium because, I mean, it's much harder. I mean, today, I mean, if they, like normally on the morning pump, they have this big parabolic push, call premiums expands. You short into that premium expansion. All you got to do is they don't even need to do anything. Like they just stay below your strike and then you collect that entire premium. But today, they just keep on holding up. So I had to adjust one time. Right? So, anyway, I gotta lock some more here because I'm up 46% on this one. It's probably, those are probably gonna expire worthless, but in case they pump again. You close to put too early? Well, may not be too early. If they rip all the way back up to 366, right? Then your approach is gonna expire worthless. If you're playing CDT, so. Yeah, my wife is waiting, and but she gave me a time, so we're not yet at a time yet. But within about a few minutes, I should. You know what? Let's do the last giveaway of the day. Thank you for the reminder. I'm gonna clock in green on this account. 745, nothing crazy. Net green on a day. Traded only evals, no problem. I think I'm gonna wrap up the month small green, even after the tilt day on Friday, which is okay. You know, or break even, whatever. Like it's okay. So let's do the newcomers giveaway. If you're brand new joining us, I don't even know why. At noon o'clock, if you joined us. At noon o'clock, if you joined us. All right, if you joined us. All right, in the past 4 weeks, this giveaway is for you. Type in when you join us, the date, and we'll do the draw. Okay, I'll give you guys about 1 minute to do that for newcomers, and then we'll do. Actually, you know what? Just put the date of when you joined. Actually, no, that's gonna mix it up. We're gonna do two draws. If you're a newcomer, put in when you join us, and I'm gonna do the draw right now. And then right after, we'll do the overall everybody draw, okay? And I got more accounts coming up for you guys. I'm locking in those new September codes for you guys. All right. See what the winner is. August 31st, you join us today, Skelly. Skelly, congratulations on winning the account. Make sure you go inside the Discord underneath, claim giveaway, to follow the instructions there to claim your giveaway. Okay? Now we're going to do the one for everybody. Now, everybody, and I'll give you guys a minute. This is now for everybody, whether you're new or you've been with us for a while. Type in your P&L of the day. And we will do the last draw of the day for everybody. Okay? Last draw, give you guys 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds, then we'll do the draw. All right, let's go. Let's see who the last winner is of the day. Oh, Charlie O made 3K today, 3,100. Well done, man. Great job. Oh, Charlie O, make sure you go inside the Discord underneath claim giveaway to claim your giveaway. All right. Guys, right now we're at the opening price. Okay? Today they've been chopping. I'm going to head out and have lunch with my wife because the market ain't doing anything here. I am like very bright green today on evals. I did not trade one single funded. Right? So that's okay. I want to rebuild my evals, right? After the Friday episode. I'm still like somewhat green, small green this month. And I'm going to start September nice. Okay? So if you're green right now today, don't try to do too much. Right? Give yourself a chance to succeed. Okay? Look at this price action. We are at the opening price dip here. Okay? Tomorrow we're going to come back. To today, if I were to keep trading, I'd probably buy some dips, sell some rips, lock 10, 15, 20 points, and call it good. Not trying to be a hero. Okay? The hero came 2,000 years ago. Okay? You don't have to be a hero. Alright? So, give yourself a chance to succeed. Lock it in. And make sure you join us for the most important part of the day. And that is we trade together, we bank together, and we pray together. God called Abraham to leave everything that was familiar to him to travel toward the land of the unknown. But the promise is that God will show him where that destination is going to be. Abraham wasn't given the entire roadmap before he embarked on the journey. He received the instruction, now go. He got enough direction one day at a time to take the next step. His faith wasn't knowing exactly where everything would lead and what everything would do, but he knew one thing and one thing only. And that is the one who's calling him to go is trustworthy. And so he went out not knowing where he would go because he trusted the one who called him is good. Today, you and I may not know where we're going exactly in our lives. Some of you may feel like you're in a rut. Some of you feel like you're in a place where you're on top of the mountain. But in the face of uncertainty, in the face of trials, may it be that we become what Abraham did and say, God, we trust you. No matter where you lead us, guide us to the promised land. And so, Heavenly Father, we pray you give us that obedience to step out in faith no matter where you're calling us, to trust you. Many times we want the absolute answers, all the details, And while we may not have those things, God, we ask that you help us to trust in you because we know that you are good. And unless I believed that I would see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living, I would have given hope. But God, today we have hope, and we have hope that does not fade away because we know you, Jesus, you're good and you're trustworthy. And so may you lead us and may you guide us in every step of the way. And Heavenly Father, I ask that you bless the people in this community. May you answer their prayers. May you provide for their needs, heal their bodies, deliver them from evil. And may your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Blessed be your holy name, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And blessed be your holy name, Jesus, the name above all names and the Lord of all lords, the King of all kings. And may this Lord bless you and keep you. May he cause his face to shine on you and be gracious to you. And may he turn his face towards you and give you peace. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30. We'll do it all over again. God bless you. And God bless your family. Shalom.
Daniel in a foreign land, pressure high but took his stand. Tried to shape him, tried to sway. Daniel walked Yahweh's way. Different food, different rule. Daniel stayed faithful, stayed true. Didn't bend, didn't cave. Trusted Yahweh, bold and brave. When the world said bow right now, Daniel stood, would not bow. Daniel didn't bow, didn't break. Yahweh held him through the shake. Lion's den, darkest night. Yahweh shut the mouths tight against the odds. Daniel stood, faith in Yahweh, solid good. Same Yahweh then, same now. Daniel showed what faith's about. Law said, don't you pray today. Daniel prayed anyway. Windows open, same old way. Daniel prayed both night and day. Stone rolled shut, lions near. Yahweh sent peace, not fear. Morning came, Daniel rose. Yahweh won, the whole world knows. Same Yahweh, ancient flame, still undefeated. Same name. If he saved Daniel then, he can save us now again. Daniel didn't bow, didn't fall. Yahweh reigns above it all. When the pressure says let go,